we go. That's a little better. Now we got it. Okay. Oh, we got people. Well, don't forget, people, particularly members, that tomorrow is the last day to apply. Hi, Charity. Tomorrow's the last day to apply for our $60,000 a month grant. So now everyone doesn't win. We got thousands of members, but you certainly have a better chance than most of the national grants you have. Around the country where the millions of people are applying or whatever. So the odds, I would think, are a lot better with our grant than anything else you'll find on the internet. But that's a biased opinion, so you can't trust me. And that's true of everything, man. We're also biased about everything. And that's what I like about AI, artificial intelligence. I mean, that sure, it's wrong sometimes. I mean, it was wrong about me when I did put my name and little bits and pieces. Like I was living in Brooklyn. I wasn't. I had another time I went there and it said I graduated from Marist College, which I sort of heard of, but I don't even know where the hell it is. Somewhere in New York, I think. But otherwise, about my background, I mean, it shows you what's, even the bad stuff. Yeah, it'll show you good stuff. A lot of people don't like me because I make people use the government. I think there's a lot of people in this country that want the government to just go away altogether, and it ain't going to go away. So I feel you might as well use it. I mean, to me, it's just using your tools, utensils, whatever is out there for you to have a better life, and that's what I see. I don't care if it's government or if it's Pinocchio or something. It doesn't matter to me. If there's something out there that could help your life, you should know about it. And that's what I'm trying to do with Let's Go Help, is make sure that more people know about it. Because believe me, the rich people do. And that's how I found out about it. All my clients were like millionaires and Fortune 500 companies and things like that. And I said, God, they're using all this stuff to become billionaires. What about the people who are just trying to struggle? And then there's so much for there. And that's why a lot of people think, well, I mean, I grew up with that feeling too, that government programs are just for poor people, and what's poor? I must be living in the gutter or something. But I think more and more people are that way. But poor is not what I grew up thinking poor was. Poor now, the programs that are income determinate. In other words, there are a whole bunch of programs that most programs have no income requirements. So like 80% of all the government money programs have no income requirements whatever. So it doesn't matter what your income is. Now, those that have income requirements, man, those incomes are getting higher and higher. Like 50, 60 grand is sort of like real minimum income. And the ones that are income determined really go up to over $100,000, $125,000 or more, $140,000. Man, there were programs during the pandemic that were income determinate, and it was up to $200,000. Oh, wow, $200,000. Yeah, it was like daycare money. Yeah, boy, you're struggling at $200,000. Maybe that's true for some things, but it's certainly people have a lot more problems than those people with $200,000. And I think they should be first in line. And then the other people should be first in line. I think people who are in the military, because they're putting their ass on the line to put their life on the line. And to me, they should be first in line for everything. I was trying to start a nonprofit. Should I hire people first and then get my nonprofit, or the other way around? Also, I can apply for it through pay.gov. I'm not sure pay.gov. As you said, there's the easy form, but I have to be making under $50,000 a year. Not sure what pay.gov is. I'm not sure, Sherry, what you're talking about. But if you want to start a nonprofit organization, don't spend a nickel, don't spend a dime, don't go on the internet. Go here. I'll give you here. Let me give you a link here. Or maybe you're talking about, okay, here's the link. In this report, this is our monster grant report, okay? And you go there and look at number 3, item number 3, okay, in the monster grant report. And make appointments with the mentors. There's free mentors to help you think about how to start up that nonprofit and what to do and what to say and all this stuff. Don't go to Google. Please don't go to Google. If you want to go on the internet and learn about how to start a nonprofit or what money available, go to chat. openai.com. Go there and just put in the discussion, help to start a nonprofit. So that's, don't go to Google. My computer went down. Oh, where'd it go down? Well, apply for one of ours. Do you have a way? Well, you're on this, so you must have a way. Yeah, Sherry, yeah, apply. We give out computers, and also go to find, what's your zip code, Sherry? Okay, now I'm going to go to find help. Findhelp.org. Go to findhelp.org, and let's see, your zip code was, or your Maine or Massachusetts, 03290, 03290, okay. So I'm putting that in 03290. Okay, when I go there, then it gives me put a keyword in. I'm going to put computer, because that's what you want. See, this is a database of all nonprofits and government offices that help you for free. Okay, I put in computer. Yeah, okay. Now there's 46 sources. Okay, do you hear that? 46 sources in your zip code that help people with free computers. Okay, so if you don't win one of ours, apply to one of ours too. and then here, New Hampshire. Okay, so here's where you go in here and start contacting these people, Sherry. Okay, to see if you could get a free computer from them. Okay, just help with nonprofit. Well, you want to help for nonprofit? That's item number 6 in the Meta Grant Report. Okay. And that's, you find the local consultants. You gave me great advice before. Oh, thank you, Sherry. But yeah, in the Meta Grant Report or the Monster Grant Report, that item number 6 are nonprofit organizations that help you start a nonprofit. Okay. Or a business or an invention, anything. Okay. So that's what you want to do. That's item number 6 in the Monster Grant Report. And it really pays to make more than one appointment, because they're all different people with different background, different talent, things like that. So you want to know as much as you can. It's sort of like a medical doctor. You don't take one advice and then, oh yeah, take off your leg. You get some other advice, right? That's what you want to know. And by the way, what is, as a woman entrepreneur and as a nonprofit, see, you could get government grants, Sherry. If you're a nonprofit organization, the government gives you grants. That's a workshop, store downtown, local. It's actually $750,000. I think it is. If you're making less than $750,000, the government considers you poor as a business. Okay, so that means your income is $750,000. That means you're eligible for special grants from the government in way of contracts. So as a nonprofit, you're probably eligible for contracts. And that's better than getting a grant, because a contract is something you can get over and over and over again. And there's free people that help you get that contract. I just talked to a woman at 211. She is not happy to help me. Well, that's why you don't call 211. That's why I say go to Find Help instead. Filing a 1040 easy makeover that. Well, you don't have to worry. I don't know about the tax form. They'll help you with the tax form too. Carrie, yes, that's right. The people are operators. They're not in the business of providing you some kind of help. So if you want rent grant, You can call the 211 operator, and they'll maybe point you, maybe not. But you put rent into 211 and then find the organizations that actually provide the rent grants, not the people who are the operators, because they're probably changing those every day, contracts. Where do you find those, Matthew? Well, the same people I gave you to help you start a business will help you with the contracts. This is what they do. My sister made $1 million, in contracts in her garage, framing stuff for people. The Meta grant. Actually, the number 6, Tammy, I put in the Monster Grant one. That's number 6 is the business one. And no, not item number 6. I'm sorry, item number 3. Oh shit. Start business. Okay. Okay. Item number 3 in the Monster. Okay, there's Tammy. Monster Tammy. She is a great whammy in the Monster Tammy. But that's the important. It's all about getting on the phone. It's about talking to people. It's about trying to understand what's out there. It's about staying away from Google. If you want to learn something, you go to chat.openai.com, and then you get nobody selling you anything. You get no scammers. You get nothing except the real organizations. I mean, you put in there like grants for business. That will show you the organizations that give it. Then you have to go more and then see what OpenAI does. You say, well, I want more on this topic. And it gives you more. And then you boil it down to find, and then you start talking to people. Or what's important that you know where these are and you don't get distracted on everything that's in Google that wants to make money from you. See, Google wants to make money from you. The advertisers want to make money. It's the most profitable business in the world now is if you're Google. So it's just the Wild West. And for you to not have money and get something done, you really have to stay away from there. If you have money, you want to spend money, solve your problem. Oh, that's fine. If you don't, then you really can't go there. I wish we could Zoom this. Zoom. Yeah, maybe eventually I get, my schedule is so erratic. I hate to have anything, I have to be tied down to. So that's why I'm spare of the moment when I feel I can really give to people, then I want to give you the best I have, not have to give. It's sort of like a marriage. Do you want a marriage you have to show up at? No, you want a marriage that you want to show up at. Okay. And that's the important thing. And that's why I just do it when I'm inspired. Sure. I understand that you are saying with Google, thank you. Back to contract versus grants. Who can I get and where? Same thing, same place, Sherry. That item number 3. Did I say 6? No, item number 3 in the Monster Grants. They help you with contracts, grants, legal help, marketing help, any kind. Okay. And it's all available for free. Now, you may have to wait online. You may have to wait on hold. That's okay. What the hell? What'd you do the last 2 weeks? Probably nothing, right? So if it takes you 2 more weeks to do something, why not? No fun or ADU. What's ADU program? I don't know what that is. Gary, what's ADU? No phone number. Well, that's why I look, if you get, stay out of 211 and go to findhelp.org. Just got out of the hospital. Need that and for bills. Okay, Karen, just out of the hospital. Can you also use your? I don't know what mail.com is. Maybe I don't. You have to find a grant. Don't worry about writing a grant, Charity. For personal living expenses or any personal money you want, you don't have to ever worry about writing a grant. You have to worry about finding a grant. When you get the grant, then 99, 44, 100% of the times you won't need anybody. For this fraction of 0.5% that you need help, then the help is out there free. The real issue is trying to find a brand. They build small homes on your property. Oh, so that's oh yeah, I think I ran into that's a for company. I mean, do you want to do that, or do you want to find money to do them? I mean, if you go to that, if they're a builder of small homes, they want money from you, right? I found a grant, but they are using every county but mine in New York State. Yeah, those. I think they do have money up there for that. So okay, here's what you do, Carrie. Go to item number 7 in the Monster. Item number 7 in the Monster grant, and there are actually 7 organizations there that are nonprofit that help you with housing. Okay, so they'll know of other programs if there are for those. What do you call those? Mini homes or backyard homes, or I forget what the. I have trouble with that. Tiny homes, yes, okay. Tiny homes that they help with that. And any kind of housing thing. See, these are all nonprofit organizations that are there to help you solve your housing problems. So that's who you want to talk to first, because they don't make any money from you. That was a loft. Thank you. You're the man. Thank you, Carrie. But you're the person. You're the one that's going to help you. I could point you, and that's the best I can do. But I don't know the specifics. You won't know the specifics until you get there. You have to talk to people, and the more friendly you are in getting people to talk to you, the more you'll get out of them and learn about other things that they don't have. And that's important. I was thinking about that chat, OpenAI, and how can you do just about anything, and was thinking about the other members who worry about grant writers and thought I'd ask you. Well, I mean, the important thing, if you say I need a grant writer, well, there's a lot of grants that do require grant writers. But if you're looking for all the 99% of the programs we talk about do not require a grant writer. So it's true, some programs do require a grant writer. And that mostly if you're a large organization or something like that, or an inventor or something, than that. But if you're living expenses, startup money and things like that, that's not grant writing stuff. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it's worth anything to me. Chat.openai.com will teach you about grant writing. But the problem is, if you say grant writing, then there's a whole industry set up to help with grant writing, and that's for big nonprofits, which actually there's very few of our members that are that way. They're usually small nonprofits just struggling by, and that's all like small business and individuals, and none of that requires grant writing. And the grant writers will tell you otherwise because they're thinking of something else in their mind. What they see grant writing is because they want to charge you a lot of money, and that's where they get it. It looked really good, and I watched a couple of the classes, and they were pretty good. What classes, Carrie? What classes were you talking about? Is that for OpenAI? I just heard lots of people talking about the grant writers, so I thought no, a lot of people do, and I don't know how else to say that. Another way I like to put it is, okay, maybe you need a grant writer. Get the grant application first. See, everybody's talking about getting a grant writer. They don't even have an application. So how the hell do you know? So that sounds absolutely crazy, right? It's like if you were invited to the prom. Well, I'm going to first buy a prom dress and then see if I get invited to the prom. I would get invited to the prom first and then worry about getting a prom dress. I just hear lots of people. Yeah, they all do, because that's the internet. That's Google tells you all about that. And the people that are selling grants, writing, they want to scare the hell out of you. You don't know shit, and you better hire them. And you don't have to until you really, if that's true or not. They're just saying it because to make a sale. I just joined last month, and getting through problems with home and business just need to understand which way to go. Oh, Marlene, what to do? Tell us what you need. Start a new discussion. Now, look at the Monster Grant Report. Okay. Look in the list up there. Tammy put it up a couple of times. Download that Monster Grant Report, and there are 9 reports there that will probably get you started on everything. Start with item number 1 in the Monster Grant. And that what's neat about that is it tells you what your membership benefits are, and all the grants we have, and how to apply to them, and what they are, and what other we have. I mean, we have a grant writing training that happens every week too. That's a problem. Course grants can be overwhelming, and one can be very confused. Yeah, I don't think you need a course. Don't take a course. Find a grant. Then you'll find out what course you need. Yeah. And that's what we do. Okay, you want a grant for something, Carrie? Tell me what it's for, like for housing. Okay, look at the Monster Grant Report, number 7, and all you have to do is start calling those 7 offices that are there. Yes, we have class. Oh yeah, there you have a class tonight on that. And that's maybe basics of share it with other people, the kinds of things they have. But it's really getting on the phone and talking to people that may be able to help you with the grant. Yeah. The seminars, even ours, we have our own grants, of course we would give, but it's out there. You have to learn what's out there. I can get the cash I signed up for your grant I really need. Well, help my neighbor is suing me. Well, Carrie, it depends on what they're suing you for. I can't certainly guarantee you get. We have a panel of people who choose the grants, and I'm not even involved in that. But I would get legal help first. Let's see. You want to get legal help because if someone's suing you, they have a lawyer they're doing that probably with. And you want to get legal help on your side. So what state are you in, Carrie? And don't say confusion. What state are you in? Hey. Carrie, my driveway. No, it's okay. What state are you in, Carrie? New York. Okay. Let me get how to get free legal help in New York. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're getting close here. Okay. Okay, let's see for New York, what do I want to put down? The bank top up and the batteries down. Here we go. Okay, here's the mini grant report from New York. Okay, everybody should get that for their state. And it's here on Let's Go Help To. Just put 500 up in the search bar on top. Okay, Carrie, in this mini grant report, there's a section on free legal help. And that's what you want to get, is the free legal help. So you get somebody to hear what you may, so nobody takes advantage of. Definitely need a grant to help me with my debt. Oh, Christina, okay, well, look at number 6 for debt, item number 6 in the Monster Report. Okay, and make an appointment with free financial counselor. Okay, so you're going to make an appointment with a free financial counselor in item number 6. And then if you look below that, I need a grant from California. That's a good number. I could call to find some help. No, Joseph, it depends on what you want the grant for. You got to tell us what you want the grant for. A good place to do any grant report for, yes. If you go to okay, let me get there. Sorry. Let me get okay, 500. Okay, now where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Go. Okay, I need help purchase car. Okay, here, go to this link in Let's Go Help 2. Okay, download your state. So this is the state mini grants report in Let's Go Help 2. Okay, it's stupidest. I pay for everything. It's just okay. And then you want to purchase a car, look at item number 4 in Monster Report. We also have a grant to help you back up. It's only $500, but it may help you towards something, kind of thing. Now, if the car particularly is for, look at that item number 4 in the Monster Grant, because it tells you all different ways that the government wants to get you a car. And some of them are like, because you have to go to work, because you have to take care of your family and things like that. So that's why there are other ways that in that report, in the item number 4 on cars tells you about those things. I'll catch on the replay. Good. Thank you, Amber. Any bit of helps money is money. You're right. And that's why you have to start shopping like that and look at the grants and putting the effort to find a little bit here, a little bit there, particularly for cars. That's why if you go to find help even and you put in cars, or who is, we'll put maybe, what was that zip code that somebody just gave me? And of course I lost it, right? It's probably, 0309. Okay, well, let's look at that and see what they have for cars there. Okay, so we gotta get a new zip code. Okay, we search that. Okay, and cars. That looks like, okay, there's 30 items for cars. So there's 30 nonprofits that help you with cars one way or another, okay? You may be eligible, you may not. You have to check that out and see. Okay, now let me get you that link so you could see that link. Here it is. So I think that's somewhere in Vermont, you said, or something? Yeah. But look at that, find help there. For cars, and you see 30 organizations that, New Hampshire, okay. Sherry, so look at that, how they help you for cars, okay. Well, guys, I have to get out there and shake my booty a little bit, start exercising. I was away for 3 days and didn't exercise much. I was with family, and it's sort of hard to take 2 hours out to exercise. I can't find item 3 in the meta grant. No, not in the meta grant, in the Monster grant. Monster. Thank you, Chris. Okay, let me get that. Okay, here's the Monster report again. In case you missed, okay. We did the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. Okay, Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Sherry. And thank you always.